Welcome to Chris Cook for YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a recipe that is very simple but extremely tasty. Everybody loves my chicken salad. So it's warm outside, chickens were on sale, and I decided to do my chicken salad for today. Now this is a very simple recipe. If you follow it, I think you will truly enjoy the outcome. Here I have a whole chicken. I don't just use the chicken breast in order to make my chicken salad. I use the entire chicken, and that's what makes the salad so good and tasty. I also have some pieces of celery, which I'm going to chop up, 2 tablespoons of sugar, some sweet relish, pretty much a whole jar, and some mayo. That's all you need in order to make this chicken salad. And I guarantee you, if you try it, you're going to continue to love it, and you're going to try it again and again. Now, I also have my food processor, because when you're making chicken salad, that's the best thing to use is your food processor. If you have to shred it or if you have to chop it, that's fine. But if you have a food processor, it would be better if you use that. Now, I know a lot of people put a lot of things in chicken salad. They'll put grapes, they'll put walnuts, they'll put pecans, they'll put pineapples, they'll put some type of pasta. That's fine. But this is the base for chicken salad, and you really don't need all of those items in order to have a great chicken salad. So I'm going to go away. I'm going to wash this chicken. I'm going to come back. I'm going to put the chicken in a pot of water and allow it to boil. Once I get that done, we'll prepare this quick, easy, but yet delicious chicken salad. Okay, now I'm at the stove, and I have my chicken in water, and I just covered it with water, just leaving just the little belly part. I left that open. You can cover that if you like. And the only thing that I'm going to add to this is just a little bit of salt, and I'm going to allow this chicken to go ahead and boil until it is done. Once it is done, then we'll come back and we'll put this together. Now I'm going to use a little bit of my skin, because I like to use a little bit of my skin in my chicken salad. And I'm not only using just the breast portions. I told you I'm going to use everything. But the reason for that is because if you use just the breast portion of this chicken, your chicken salad is going to be too dry. And you don't want that. That's why you use all of the parts of your chicken. So I'm going to cover this and allow this to cook for probably about 2 hours. Once it gets done, we'll be back and we'll put this fast, quick, easy, and delicious dish together. Back, and I've taken my chicken out because it's already done. And now this is some of the chicken stock that I had left over, and I have decided that what I want to do is I want to make some of this stuffed chicken shells. So I'm going to take this jumbo chicken, jumbo shells. I'm going to add some water to my chicken stock. And I'm going to, once it comes up to a boil, I'm going to put these jumbo shells into this chicken stock water, because I want the flavor of the chicken on the shells, and I'm going to be stuffing some of my shells with my chicken salad. So that's just a way for you to do it so that you can get some of the flavor from the chicken. It can already be on your chicken shell. So what on your jumbo pasta shell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until this comes up to the boil, then I'll add that, and I'm going to take my chicken and I'll meet you at my table. Okay, now I'm at the table, and as you can see, I've already deboned my chicken. So I have everything here. And when I was telling you that I put skin in my chicken, I'm talking about maybe a little piece like that, maybe a couple of little small pieces like that. And the reason I can do that is because I'm using my food processor. So it's going to chop up fine, and you won't be able to see it. Now the only part of the chicken that I don't use is I don't use that little clip off of the wing. Those parts I just go ahead and throw away, but everything else I will use. And you cook your chicken until you're able to debone the chicken, but you don't want it to be overly done. You want to cook it until it's just slightly a little bit just prior to being done. And then, or you can cook it until it's done, but just make sure that you're able to debone it. Okay, so then I take that and I put my pieces into my food processor. And it's better, I mean, you can do this by hand, that's not a problem, but if you have a food processor, it's better, it's faster, it's quicker if you just use your food processor, okay? So, and like I told you, I use the breast portions as well as every other part of my chicken because I want my chicken salad to be moist, and you get just a moister taste when you use all of the parts. So I'm going to start this and get this going. Okay, now I use the hand pulse, which means I was guiding the pulse of this machine with my hand, and that's why you heard it start and stop. So this is how you want your chicken to look. And it's just down to being lightly chunks. Let's see if you can see it, it's just lightly little small chunks of chicken. I'm going to take that, put it in my bowl, and if it's any pieces that does not, you know, they don't chop up the first time, you can just go back and just hit those pieces again. So I'm going to finish up chopping up this chicken, and I'm going to finish putting it in the food processor. And once I get all of my chicken already chopped up and ready for the next step, I will come back. And this is relatively, once you get the chicken all food processed up, this is a very, very easy but yet tasty dish. So I'm going to finish doing this, and I'm back, and I'm getting ready to add the other ingredients. All of my chicken is chopped up. Now to that, I'm going to add my chopped up celery, because I chopped that with my food processor as well, and I did it a little bit earlier. Now, if you noticed, I did put salt on the chicken or in the chicken when I was getting ready to boil it, so there's no reason for you to add salt. Now, this is optional, and this is just some onion powder, and I'm just going to put a hint of onion powder in it. I don't want to put fresh onions or chopped onions into my chicken salad because the taste is very, very strong. Now, once I have the celery in, I'm going to add my relish, and be generous with the relish. So I will use almost all of this jar of relish, and this is a 16-ounce jar, and that's per one chicken. So I'll probably end up using it all, because the relish is what really brings in the flavor of your chicken salad. It helps to add to that chicken, and it gives it a very nice flavor. And this is sweet relish. Now to that, remember I had a little bit of sugar, which is roughly a little bit under probably 2 tablespoons of sugar per chicken, and that's not a lot. Now this is a base chicken salad. You can go ahead and add your grapes and your walnuts and your pecans, but you really don't need it. If you follow this recipe, this is great chicken salad, and I make it all the time, and I get tons of raves about my chicken salad. What I just pulled off was just a little part of the seal that was on the mayo. Now the mayo, I'm using roughly about 3/4 cup of mayo, and if that is not enough, then I'll add some more. Now this is all you need to do, and I'm telling you, I get raves about this chicken salad. Everybody loves my chicken salad, and it's real simple and easy to make. Not a lot of fuss. Once you get past the chicken, that's your hardest part. Now, This chicken salad is ready for me to spread it on bread or for me to stuff my shells with it. And I'm going to show you that. But first what I'm going to do is to take this chicken salad and I'm going to put it in my refrigerator and allow it to sit for maybe 30 minutes. And that's just so all of these flavors can marinate together. Now once I finish that, I'll come back and I'll show you how I intend to serve this chicken salad. Now I'm back and I have allowed my chicken salad to cool just a little bit and I have it here. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Now I must confess something. I am making this for some friends that I'm going to be in a meeting with tomorrow. So I'm just going to show you like a small plate of it. I have my croissants already sitting over here. That's what I'm going to put my chicken salad on, as well as put it inside of these shells. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Here I have 2 scoops. I have my larger ice cream scoop, and then I have a smaller, like a melon ball scoop. And you want to make certain that everybody gets the same amount of chicken salad. Now I've dried these shells down on a paper towel and I'm just going to fill them with some chicken salad. Okay, and this would take roughly 2 scoops. That's all you would need of chicken salad over in each one of your pasta shells. Now you can sprinkle this, which is what I'm going to do, with a little bit of paprika. And remember, my shells have already taken on the taste. They should be tasting kind of chickeny instead of just tasting bland. They should be kind of chickeny, because you know that I used the chicken when I got ready to I used the chicken stock when I got ready to cook the shells, my pasta. So what I'm going to do is, and paprika is not just for decorating. Paprika is a very good spice, and I use it on a lot of foods, but it's also good for decorating too. So I'm going to sprinkle just a bit of paprika down on these two. Now what I'll do is I'll sprinkle my whole tray with it. And that's not a lot. It's just not coming out so well. I'll sprinkle my whole tray with it. Now I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them down on this plate. You're going to see the finished picture, because I'm going to post the finished picture of what I'm doing with this once I get through. But this is just what I'm going to show you for the video. Now these are mini croissants. These are not your big croissants. These are the smaller ones. I'm going to take my bread knife and I'm going to cut the croissant in half. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing with the other croissant. I'm just going to cut it in half. Then I'm going to take my larger ice cream scoop and I'm going to scoop up just a half of chicken salad. I'm not doing a whole bit of chicken salad. And even with that, that is too much. So I'm going to take a little bit off. Okay. And I'm going to spread it out. There you go. Now I'm going to spread this out. Bring it all the way to the ends. And then I'm going to take and put my top on my croissant. Now if you really want to get decorative, you can take a toothpick and then just stick an olive down over in the top of it. That's if you want to get fancy with it, but you don't have to do that, because this is a superb recipe. I'm telling you, everybody loves my chicken salad, and I know that you will too. So I'm going to put, and this time I didn't put as much down on my bread. Okay, now when I get through making these sandwiches and you see how large this tray is, I will have enough from one chicken to do all of this, plus do all of my pasta shells, which is 1 box of pasta shells, and I still will have enough to make sandwiches with. That's how much chicken salad you get if you do it my way. So this is just something fast and simple, and I know that my guests tomorrow, they're going to love this chicken salad, and I'm doing it both ways. And I just wanted to show it to you, and I will put the finished trays. I won't put this one up because I'm not going to put this up tonight, but I will show you the finished trays on the pasta shells. And I just wanted to tell you, as always, thank you for watching Chris Cook for YouTube. Bye.